Good morning, motherfuckers. It is Saturday, 10:07, my time. We're gonna be playing some games beyond human comprehension. How are y'all today? We vibing? Vibe, 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 vibe. Sydney needs some vibes. Oh yeah, we got a guest. Small Twitch streamer MsAddictedTo. You should go check them out on Twitch. Yes. Go to, I believe it's twitch.tv/MsAddictedTo. Tell her that we sent you and give him a hug. Thank you. Just crossed the state border. Let's go. I hope to provide you valuable entertainment content for the next few hours. As content. You're back, bitches. Oh. Let's go. You don't play my...
Oh, it's not that hard, really. But what's hard is is actually winning. But like the actual rules of it aren't that hard.
It's a racing game with Garfield.
No, solitaire.
Oh yeah, solitaire.
I'm good at solitaire. I have a little app on my phone.
Oh, same.
And oh god, my desktop audio. There we go.
The apps are so much easier than in real life.
They are,
That's
but
what I've learned.
What's like a
apps are
vibe
easier, yes.
is like going to dinner with like your mom or something, like at your parents' house, and then just both of you just sitting there just playing solitaire, or one of you is playing solitaire and the other's watching. That's a vibe.
That sounds like a vibe.
Please, I
I'm
need
good at
content for the next 4
Talking
hours.
about
Don't worry,
vibes.
we're giving you
okay.
content.
On my phone, I have one of the apps, and I can do a solitaire in less than 2 minutes. And
Yeah,
win
pretty much.
regularly.
Same.
Oh my gosh, which app do you use?
Have you ever tried in physical? Like I play it physically because
I learned solitaire physically. Like
Yeah, that's how I learned. But physically is the reason that half the time you can't win physically is because there is no way to win. Like there are impossible games of solitaire.
yeah, there are.
And that's why on the app it's a little bit easier because there is a guaranteed answer.
Is that why Zach was playing solitaire? Probably, if I was to guess.
What was the question?
Someone in chat's asking why you play solitaire.
I play solitaire because it's currently my obsession.
There we go.
Because you're lonely. It's okay. You can say that.
You can say that.
I need nut.
What
you need what?
I need nuts.
No, what you need is you need money to fly out to the U.S.
Yeah.
Hey, if somebody's willing to donate me $700, then like £700, sorry.
You know that I do that in a fucking heartbeat. You know that I do that.
But that's completely unfair on you, and I would stop you to do that.
Spider Solitaire. Oh my god, Spider. But yeah, no, like I have like the one that's on Apple Arcade, like that has like the Apple Arcade splash screen whenever you open it.
Oh, gotcha.
That one.
I played the one on like in Microsoft whatever, and then I play like on my phone one that's called Epic Adventures.
Epic Adventures Solitaire.
By the way, I just went when I was looking for an app for solitaire. Yeah, I just went with the one that didn't have ads and was free.
This one's free. There's some ads, but you know.
Yeah,
I'll deal with it.
I played one ad-supported game, and I was like, never again.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just on the app that I use, they have like 50 different quote kingdoms. Basically, and within each kingdom there's like 30 levels, and I'm in the middle of 31, kingdom 31.
That's such
Which doesn't sound like like when you think about it, like that might not be that much, but I also do the dailies, and in the dailies there's 10 every day.
Oh man.
Yeah, you'll have to send me that app. It sounds actually relatively
It's nice.
entertaining.
Yeah. The ads can be a little annoying because you get an ad before you play every time, but they're pretty quick ads, so.
Lurk says, am I the only person that remembers Free Cell? Probably.
I remember Free
I
Cell.
vaguely remember.
I played Free Cell. I preferred Ping Mall though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you guys remember? Oh my god. Okay. Draconian, you might be too young for this.
I'm
but
probably too young.
You're probably too young for this, but I remember, like, some of the earliest, like, Windows computers had that pinball game on it.
Space Cadet
It had the
Pinball
fucking
3D.
Robot. Yeah. I fucking lived for that game. Me and my dad used to play it all the fucking time.
I never played Space Cadet Pinball, but I know of it. When I was a kid, my mom like had like a Windows 7 PC, and like
Is it when you were a young warthog?
what?
That
when
reference
I was a
Was
young
it you?
warthog.
When I was a young warthog.
This is why I invited you two onto this, because I knew it'd be hell.
No, Zach, we gotta be careful. Disney might sue us. That's copyright.
Yeah, no, I'm streaming on YouTube. You might just DMCA me. We're on YouTube.
Ew, who streams on YouTube?
Me, because I hate Twitch.
Is where it's at.
No.
Oh my god.
Twitch
No.
is screwing us over its creators.
Wait, what was the game with the blobs? There are many games with the blob, but I remember, okay, there's like a list of games that I want to track down because like they were from my childhood and I just remember very specific things about them.
Okay, what? Wait, give me one.
So there's only one that I've been able to track down, and that's the Mortimer Beckett series, which is this point-and-click adventure puzzle detective game. And the one the one in question here, I forget what it's called, but it's a Mortimer Beckett game where he gets like transported to an alternate dimension that's also like a kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you have to like find gems of a crown to recover your lost uncle or something. I think I only got through that entire game once, and I have very fond memories of it. Another one is like this base building game, where it's like and I have a very specific memory of just like watching like two little dudes building a log cabin at the start of the game. That's all I remember from it. I might be good at this. Where's the VC? There is no VC. This is a private call. Sorry. But
I have. There's so many games from my childhood like that.
yeah.
Or like I know the name of them, and I'm trying to find a way to play them still, because it exists. But then it's like, oh, you might get a virus. And it's
Yeah,
like,
you
is it
have to like
worth
go
it?
through like the sketchy game websites to find them.
Yeah. Or you have to get like almost like a CD-ROM emulator too.
Oh
make them
yeah,
work.
yeah. So you don't get the funny guy saying, "Oops, you forgot to put the CD in your computer."
Yeah, it's like, but I don't have the CD.
But I don't have the CD. Or
That's the point. I don't have the CD.
I don't have it. Okay, let's get this bread. So earlier this week.
Oh, I'll go and get bread. The bakery's only next door.
Yeah, go. Okay,
I'll
go.
be 5 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
See you in 5.
Bye.
While he's going to go get bread, I'll explain what's going on. Earlier this week, was Purple Place. Oh, that rings a bell. So earlier this week, Zach and I were in a call, and he was like, "Hey, there's a Humble Bundle, and I want you to buy it for like $10." And in it was a whole bunch of cursed kart racing games. One of them, which caught my attention, was Garfield Kart Furious Racing, pictured here. So we're gonna play it today. If we can figure out how to do multiplayer matches, we'll do multiplayer matches, because I put out an announcement in my Discord, persuading people to buy it so we can have as many people as possible playing this hellhole of a game. I know, and like to be clear, I know nothing about this. I have only opened up the title screen to get the stream set up.
Oh my god, same.
We are going in blind.
Guys, I have a Praise John in here. We got Praise John. May he bless you with many lasagna.
I'm sorry, John.
Thank you for that follow, Rich T. Roo.
All I have to say to that is I'm sorry, John.
May he bless you with many lasagna. Join John cult. John is the way. I'm
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Rich T. Roo, I am so sorry, but I am actually in the cult of the Bone Daddy. I'm sorry, I'm already in a cult. If you want to join that cult, twitch.tv/Sklard. So, that's the head leader of the Bone Daddy.
I'm also gonna have to
Cult.
reject your offer to join your cult because I already run one myself. The Cult of Draconium. Draconium.production/Discord. Join that shit.
Who says John isn't a Bone Daddy?
John isn't a bone. No. Okay, look, all right? I do not have bitches, but neither does John. Therefore, we are on the same level.
John does not fuck. At all.
The difference between us is I do not fuck by choice. John does not.
John is an incel, confirmed. Done. Liz isn't into him for his brains.
And 0 viewers. Everybody just...
Okay, I got the sourdough. Who wants sourdough?
Oh, I would love some sourdough, man.
That sounds great. That's awesome.
Great. I've never actually had sourdough, so that's why I got it.
You've never had sourdough?
You even
No.
read Garfield comics? No, I don't.
Like, okay, my favorite, like, sort of Garfield, like, my favorite Garfield comics are the ones where the third panel is missing. Because, like, the third panel, like, okay, the thing is, like, most, like, panels, like, okay, most 3-panel Garfield comics are kind of, like, boomer humor, right? But if you remove that third panel, it becomes thrilling. Like, there's a Drawfee episode where they're drawing the third panel, and I fucking lost it. Like, one of the strips that they showed was, like, there's, like, a strip where, like, you know, John's, like, writing out a grocery list, and it has, like, typical groceries. And then just, like, Garfield slaps his ass to get him to eat, to, like, get him to put junk food on it. But just having the 2 panels of John just writing a grocery list and Garfield just whacking him is so funny, with no further context.
And then you get to the third panel and you're like, it's ruined.
Yeah, it's ruined.
Ah.
Like, no offense to Garfield enjoyers, but the jokes are really getting tired. Like,
Are they still coming out?
Yes.
Is that like...
yes.
Oh.
They're still making there's one guy who still makes Garfield comics. Wait, who's the third person playing? That is MsAddictedTo on Twitch.
Twitch.tv/MsAddictedTo. MsAddictedTo.
Go follow them. Anyways, I'm gonna play the tutorial now.
Go addict yourself.
Me uncomfy.
If you
That was weird on like a couple different levels. How you said that?
okay.
Oh, that's not the way to do it.
Addicted.
That's not the
Who
way
hit
to
you
do it.
last night? Addicted.
I know.
Who hurt you? Addicted. Hey,
Alright. Do we need to play the tutorial, or are we gonna just like
Yeah.
go in?
Let's do the tutorial, or
Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it, guys. Garfield Cart is getting me so many followers. Oh my god. Axolotl, thank you for that. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it.
Lost all you.
Oh, my chat's saying to raw dog it and just go straight in.
I just not even play the tutorial?
Yeah, no, just.
Okay.
I mean, all racing games are the same, right?
Alright, we'll do online multiplayer, I guess.
Just use controllers and drift. Got it. Okay.
I don't have a controller, so I'm gonna be in hell.
So it's going to game. Single race.
I'm gonna
Join friends.
yeah, who's creating the
yeah.
game?
I'll
What?
create a game.
Okay.
I'll create a game.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to join my username is what is it? Zach Netro on Steam.
Just use controllers and drift. You will perish. Sorry. Good luck. Thank you. I appreciate the good luck. I know I will perish. It's fine. I'm bad at racing games.
I'm just not even going to exist because I don't even have a controller.
I mean, you can still play with keyboard apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna play with keyboard. I'm expecting it to suck. So I have met one person in my life that enjoyed Garfield that was an adult. She had an industrial accident at the factory I worked at and was fired because she was thermos full of white wine.
Did you make the game, Zach?
Yeah, you can just join on me. I've put my Steam community link in the chat. You can spread out if you want other people to join.
Wait.
It's not.
Remote play together?
I don't think. Okay, wait. Which
No, you
server
don't want
are you
remote
on? Are you on Europe?
Is there a servers?
Yes, there is.
Oh, where do I change that?
No.
Yeah, there we go. Found it. I've switched it to America now for you.
We have to be in the same server, okay. And
Yeah.
then someone says other people can join by just going to join a game and going in the lobby.
Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Terra Chat S+. All right, we're gonna get
That was
fucked.
someone in my chat.
They're just gonna beat our ass, man. Draconium, I hope you win. I am not. Like, I'm glad that you want to see me
Oh,
win.
Who do I beat?
Actually, okay,
Who
you
do
know
I
what? You know what? I'll tell you all this much. If I win one match, I will do a VIP of the letter H. Which is something I do not want to do.
What is that?
Can we all just stop at the beginning, please? This is a dangerous offer.
I know it's a dangerous offer, and if Mike is here, she would do everything in her power to manipulate y'all into making it happen.
Like a drug addict. I'm here for it. A little crazy, a little kooky. You don't need to think about this. This is Sean Carter. Oh, okay.
All right.
I didn't have time to pick things. That's okay.
We're at the Pasta Cosi factory.
It's the pasta.
It's a pizza pasta. Oh.
Oh, I'm in the bag. This is some bullshit.
Oh my god, it
Oh,
uses
you
arrow key controls. Ew.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Oh god, how do I drift? Fuck.
How do you drift?
I don't know how to drift.
I don't know
Is
what.
there no drift?
I'm using the X button on my PS controller. I don't know what controller you're using.
What position
Okay.
is that?
Bottom.
Okay, it's shift.
Right, A. That makes sense.
Okay, it's shift to
Yeah.
drift.
I was like, I don't know what kind of. It's kind of drifting. I'm doing very poorly though. X then right trigger. Ah. Okay.
Hey, bitch.
Oh fuck! Oh god. Okay. So what position are you guys? Wait for a red or blue after flames to release.
I am up. I am no longer right behind you.
Oh fuck.
Wait, did it just? Okay, I just skipped that
I'll
section.
eventually figure it out. Oh, I'm okay.
Oh, there we go.
I thought the trigger was go though, so that's why I'm like confused.
Come on, thank you.
Oh fuck. Okay, I kind of had it.
I really want to change this to WASD because holy shit, this is. Okay, hold on.
Wait, is it using? Did you say arrow keys?
It's using arrow keys for me. Why?
Drift on every single corner. Okay. Okay. Look, I got help, guys.
I
The
am.
Sims and chat are helping me. Like that. They don't like. They won't like that when I say that. Oh.
You'll just get a DM later today, and it's just like, hey, you want to get some.
Even drift on the streets if they're long enough. Okay.
It's like, hey, I'm your biggest fan. You
Yeah,
wanna.
because they give you a boost if you drift long enough.
Oh.
All right.
Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh god. I almost had it on this corner. So
Here.
bad.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. Thank you for the help. Appreciate it.
So Cindy, you're a fellow weed state enjoyer. What are your thoughts on Angie's?
On what?
Angie's?
What's that?
Oh, okay. So Angie's is like a restaurant. It's like local to me, but I think they also have a location in Littleton.
Mm-hmm.
They do pasta and Mexican, and it's a charming as hell little restaurant.
Okay. I lost.
Fuck you guys. No letter H VIP for you.
No, you didn't say this game. You said a game.
Well,
I now know the controls, which is good.
I don't have any hats or fun stuff. Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm good.
Hey guys, look, it's Vaporwave car.
Okay, but
Vaporwave. Angie's, yeah. We should go there. Like, I went there the other day, and it was mucho
So you
bueno.
said Mexican and pasta?
Yeah, it's Italian and Mexican.
I'm down.
It's sick as hell.
I'm down. I mean, I'm free in the afternoon, so.
Hell yeah, bet.
Up, tap, press A quickly to jump. Okay.
You can jump? What?
That's right, Simpy Twitch viewers. I can actually go to lunch with her. Look at me go. My god, you can
It's
just...
more of a hop.
You can tell how horrifically disconnected I am from Twitch from
You
Twitch culture by
played
that
me so
joke.
hard in that game of in the ASDF movie game.
Oh,
Do you
Muffin
remember
Time?
that? Yeah, do you remember Muffin Time?
I remember, like, it was like 3 a.m. and like we were in your like little hidey hole and we were playing it. I just remember being fucking exhausted, man.
It was. Well, no, it was when we were playing it on tabletop.
Oh, yeah. So that time I had a trap card where it's like I had to ask someone out to like dinner as like on a dinner date. Like it was supposed to be romantic and shit. And if they said no, the trap card would activate. So
Okay.
now here's the problem, chat.
Oh, fucking.
Now here,
Okay.
well, I should say chat plural. So here's the problem, chats, right? I am what they call an asexual. So that means I not only undergo mitosis yearly, but I also do not date. So
By choice. We gotta.
Yeah.
Get that out there, basically.
Yeah. So for the funnies, I decided to ask Sydney out on a like say like, hey, you want to go to Red Robin? And they were like, sure.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That was because I had a trap card and I was expecting you to say no. But you said yes, so it didn't go off. And I just had to go fuck.
That's great.
It's so funny. So like I was just dying inside. I mean the Red
It
Robin.
wasn't like a date though.
No, we were just.
I have a boyfriend.
No, we were chilling. We were vibing.
It was vibe. It was a vibe.
We were chilling. I think I got two root beer
Yeah.
floats for free.
Did they not put the
They-
first one on either?
They only charged me for one.
Oh, fucking hell. Another thing with this game is shortcuts. Lots of speedrunners with this game. Boost over grass, corner stuff. Look for hidden
Did
roads.
we all just basically get the same positioning?
Yeah. No, Draconium and I swapped.
There's a reason I'm saying that letter H2 is not gonna happen. Because it's just I suck so much at racing games, so it's just like a sure bet.
I'm generally quite good at these kind of games.
I'm not.
I'm just like, I have no idea about the mechanics right now, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Where is Terrachad? Ah, first.
First.
I have beef now? Why do you have beef with Terrachad? Guys, we got some drama.
Drama! Put that in the highlights reel.
Drama.
Woo, yeah.
Oh my god, yes, spill the tea.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oof, that made
Zach,
me uncomfy.
no. Just no.
I want my letter H2. What is this letter H?
Oh,
thing
you.
people are talking about?
Okay.
It's a song that was made. It basically got turned into a small-scale meme by their community, and now
Oh, hookers.
now it's their nightmare.
It's my greatest nightmare because it is still my best performing track of all time. Best performing solo release. Best performing solo release of like not only 2022 but all time is a stupid song about the letter H.
Oh my god.
Do you know how depressing that is?
Damn. Skill issue. Oh, fuck it. This area is what fucks me up, dude.
And people have been like I've said it. Oh.
I tried.
Y'all, I think I broke the game.
What'd you do?
How did you break the game?
I'm just vibing here. There he goes. I was just sliding down.
Okay.
No idea what this does.
I'm getting better at drifting, guys. I'm a fucking pro, except then I fall asleep. It's good.
Oh my god. I hate tank
practice and it
controls.
comes
I
out.
hate tank controls so much. I hate.
Oh my god. You know, I had an ex-boyfriend who was like obsessed with these like racing game things. Like he obsessively played like Forza and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like that's annoying. But he didn't even have 2 controllers, so it wasn't even like we could like play with it together. Yeah.
It's using tank
Oh,
controls.
I'm fucked.
Forward
No,
to
I wouldn't
accelerate, then you steer left and right. I am in
Yeah, I wouldn't compare
pain.
it to Forza. It's more like Mario Kart than anything.
I
But
am
even still,
I am in Spain without the S.
that's a Forza. It's not Forza.
Fur.
Forza.
That's just like the furry mod.
That's
You-
basically what this is.
You,
Furry
you
Mario Kart.
furry Mario Kart. Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. I guess. I don't. Oh dear. Look at me, chat. Dead last. This isn't even like a tease. Like I'm not even like getting close to like giving you your.
It's because you're. Oh, I'm not even.
Okay,
Getting...
I got a better place that time. I'm kind of
I
getting
got a
it
better
now.
place. I went up twice. There
Oh,
are
that's
some
arcade,
rooms
okay.
named Nothing like Mario Kart at
I went
all.
up.
You're right.
I went up 2 places.
I don't know
and
why I said that.
I actually overtook TerraChad, even though they were stopped whilst I was doing that. I am going to change the car though because I think this car is a bit terrible.
This car has been better for me. I'm gonna keep this. A girly girl's cart, perfect for high speeds. That's
Perfect for
me.
high- That's me.
I am such a girly girl, obviously.
You unlock. The camera just went into the ground for me there.
I want to do trick shots. Can I do like cool trick shots?
I just got trolled there.
Did you?
I got trolled.
Oh my gosh, I'm learning how to drift properly, kind of. Well, okay, well,
Get fucked.
I was doing well. Oh, fuck me.
See, I have power-ups, but I have no idea how to use them. Oop.
I know lasagna is a nice speed boost. And you have to press... Oh, well, you might want to look at the controls.
I'll have to look at the controls again, because I only went in there to, like, Look at me, chat. Dead last again.
Sucks to suck.
Nah, it's good for me. That just means I have nothing to worry about.
So wait, what was it about the H song that you said you would do?
So if I won a game, I would do the letter H too.
Damn. Well, now you're gonna purposely not win.
I don't even have to try. I don't even have to try to not win. I'm just so terrible at the game that it doesn't happen.
It's okay. That's...
What are you guys' thoughts on like the soundtrack of this game? I'm noticing that it just
kind of digging it.
it's good on its own, but it's also horribly implemented because it'll just cut instead of like action.
Have you seen this game?
Yeah, this game.
Honestly, this game is better than it has any right to be.
Okay, I'll take that. 3rd place. I can take that.
We got Richie Roo.
I'll take 3rd place.
I
Until,
suspect that
figure
was
out
luck
what
and
to-
Tara Chad will now destroy me. Probably. It's okay,
Right.
it happens.
I feel like there's a better balance. I'm kind of just in, like, I'm currently just going car by car, trying to find out which one, like, has the best balance of stuff.
Oh, oops. I was trying to like look at options, but I have to like exit all the way out in order to do that. 1 second. Okay, it does not tell me how to use the bonus. It's just turn right, bonus forward, bonus backwards.
Hey, does your chat by any chance know how to know what the brain? No, brain's dead. Brain gone bye-bye.
Brain go bye-bye. Oh, are you in a game right now?
Yep. We
Oof.
started a game whilst you were saying, "Oh, I'm leaving."
Yeah, because like
It
I
must
was.
have started when we got ready.
Yeah. I was like trying to look at keybinds, and I had to exit all the way out to the main menu. UX.
Oh, you're in front of me. Why?
I put you to sleep.
Oh, that makes sense.
The true winner. The only way to win is not to play. That is not a technicality. That is not a tech. That is not. That does not count as a win, Axo. That does not count. You cannot convince me that that counts. It's
Fucking Zach, you're an asshole.
Hey, it's not my fault. You went to me.
it's so.
That's what I'll tell the insurance company.
I already told Micah. Oh no. Now she's not. You know what you've just done. You know what you just done, Micah. You know what you just done, Axo. You just made like the next 5 months of my life hell, and I want you to know that I personally
Hey,
hate you
Richie
for
Roo,
that.
You did one.
No, Richard seems to actually be beating Chad.
Here's the thing. Axo's trying to sick Mike on me to convince me to do letter H too. That's what he's trying to do right now. No. Like, I'll like wake up at like 3 a.m. and something, and like I'll be possessed like by a demon. That's just like, oh, you should do it. And then I'll come to my senses the next morning.
You say that, but if it was your best performing song, like, you know,
Okay.
doing a number 2.
Doing a number 2
I
makes
correct
sense
it.
marketing wise, but I'm gonna be fucking dead inside while making it. So what's the point?
Well, sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem, and I'm going to stubbornly refuse to do it.
Until I make it a collab.
Look, okay,
Oh my gosh.
there's already
Letter
technically
H number 2 with 2 people having it a duo. Iconic.
Yeah, we're gonna double team it.
no, we're not going to double team it. The Polvite remix should be enough. Like that's it. That's all you get.
Gotta drop out to make dinner in a sec, but I will lurk. Sounds good. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Chad just lag switched. I went right into them, and they went nowhere.
Seems sus.
Big sus.
When the imposter is sus.
I love the music when you get like the perfume.
Fucking bitches.
That had no collision.
Somebody's. Oh my.
Oh, fucking hell.
I have no idea how these power-ups work.
That's okay.
Okay.
Apparently you can just fly out of bounds on this game.
Yeah.
It's actually quite infuriatingly annoying.
I don't know what the spaceships did.
The spaceships in the ground are pies and they blow you up.
Oh,
I love how you're just like completely uncontrolled there.
I just fucking died.
Oh my god. Spin around. Ah! I was
Be
doing...
right round, baby, right round.
When you go, baby, right round.
right
Fuck!
round.
Fucking Jesus Christ. I'm
What
stuck.
what if I did it with you? No, okay? I am not going to capitalize on a meme, alright? That is like the most shallow marketing thing I could ever do with the project. And if you think I'm...
Have you
Smart
met
marketing.
anybody who's ever got popular doing music?
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Cause I'll just be... Cause then like, what's the point, right? If I'm just gonna repeat like the one-hit wonders until the end of time, just to min-max a number, like what's the point? Also, I don't want to encourage people just like getting in touch with me and being like, ooh, I'm so obsessed with the letter H, because it just keeps on fucking happening. I get it. Like, it would be, like, it's a thing that people would love to see, and it would probably do well, but I would feel horrible making it. Because it's, like, it's just not funny anymore to me.
And don't make it, and don't promise you're going to make a second one.
Then it's funny to fuck with people. Camellia. What? Camellia, ... Yeah, do you think I enjoy Camelia's music? Like, slightly better.
I'm still getting horribly beat by AI.
Right on the line. Nice. Oh my god.
And if anyone says I'm engaging in cognitive
okay,
dissonance, fuck you.
Okay, we're gonna leave. I'm gonna do a Grand Prix instead, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
So give me a moment whilst I just have a look through.
Wait, should I go back in?
No. I'll send you an invite in a moment.
Okay. Right, Sean. Have fun, Richard. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for playing. And
Thanks for vibing with us and listening to my unhinged ramblings.
Okay, hear me out. Lasagna cup,
Lasagna
pizza
cup.
hamburger cup, or ice cream cup.
Hamburger
your mom.
What's
Your
up?
mom is a very nice lady.
Okay, what do you guys think?
Ice cream cup.
Hamburger.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
I'm gonna go with the
cheeseburger, Big
hamburger
Mac,
cup
Whopper.
because it's actually something I can eat.
Whopper, big ol' Whopper. Your mom's
Junior, double, triple Whopper.
Okay, you should be able to join me now.
No.
Are you on Europe again?
I bet I'm in Europe again, aren't I?
Ugh. See this guy?
Yep, he defaulted me to Europe.
Terrible. Trying to come over to our turf.
I was in a place called
Your
the Lake.
server?
I was in a place called the Lake District the other day, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was really nice. So I got this burger, and it was the weirdest burger I've ever had. It was like a good 3 or 4 inch patty, like thick.
That
That's
sounds American.
That
He
sounds
wasn't. He wasn't American.
Oh, yeah.
He was.
Oh, Chad, you whore!
Chad, you whore! Take that out of context.
He slid me off. Okay, that was my fault. But he just rammed into me and pushed us off the fucking ledge into the water.
The thing is, they didn't even get a good place from that.
No. They're way ahead of me.
He's just a petty motherfucker.
Chad just seems to be lagging all over the place for me.
You know what? That was fair.
Seems sus. I think we should vote him out. He's the imposter.
Oh god! Fuck! I didn't realize there was gonna be water right there in the middle.
I can't believe that there was water in a place where it's all surrounded by water.
No, you're a whore. Shut up.
Ooh, strong words.
It's okay. It happens. No, because it was like I was flying in the air and then I didn't realize until I was just about to land that like.
Yeah,
water was there.
My feelings on my work are sometimes just like will flip flop between 5 seconds between loving it and hating it, cause like
you'll have to admit though the letter H is a well-produced song.
it's solid. Like no, like I've never said it's bad. I just think it's off. I think Past Me made a mistake in making it about like a joke that would be funny for 5 seconds. Because like if I still found it funny today, I would be more than happy to do a VIP. But nowadays it's like, because like, you know, because then I get people like coming up and it's like, oh, letter H funny, and then I just want to commit brick window because I hear the same thing again and again and again.
At least I was original with my joke.
Yes.
No. I'm like focusing hardcore. Joe.
Get fucked. Not by me, by your loving fiance. Ayo.
You're a whore.
No, I'm not. I'm Ace.
You can suck my dick.
I have no intention
my
to.
massive meat scepter. My ginormous Juicy Johnson.
I have no intention to.
I know, that's what makes it funny. Oh my god, should we... Remember when I made yourself, like, almost piss yourself laughing the other day? Because of the stupid joke I made?
No.
No, you remember... Okay, it was when we were trying to decide, like, whether today or tomorrow or whatever, and you were like, oh, we can go to this pizza place, and then, like, you can come back to my place. And I was just like...
Oh.
Excuse me, I have a boyfriend!
And I just responded, bring him with.
Bring him with. He's hanging out with his brother today.
Yeah, no, you vibing.
It was so funny though, because we were like laughing. Because it was International Ace Day.
It was.
Ace Awareness Day or something.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it was beautiful. Aw, hooker.
Alright, chats, plural. If, hypothetically, I was to make a letter H2, what genre would you want? Because, like, I have thought about it as, like, a thought experiment. Like, okay, if I was, like, if my arm was twisted into doing it, like, what genre would I do?
Country.
Country. Just make it a country song about, like, the joke getting tired and everyone needs to shut up.
Letter H is just a remix of Country Roads.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Like, I think, like, if I was to do another one, I'd have to find a way to riff on the joke that makes it funny to me again. Because, like, I could just do H and then just, like, do generic dubstep, drop number 500.
Could you make a joke about how much you hate the letter H?
Oh, I could. Just like change, like, the Wikipedia quote to just, like, me editorializing about how it got way too big and everyone needs to shut up.
Won't be the first dubstep artist to do that.
It won't be the last. That's an idea, though. It is an idea. Give me my lasagna.
That's how you make not dread it. You just make it a joke that like how the first one was just just awful.
Yeah, and everyone just needs to stop. Oh, okay. No, never mind.
Oh, I was doing so well before.
I just yoked myself out of bounds, chat.
I finally got to round 3. Oh my god, not ever gotten the chance to do
Oh,
round
X
3.
throws it forward, B throws it back. Ah, that just clicked for me.
That is not intuitive.
Okay. I take second. I'll take second.
Fifth, much better than.
If Zach wins, I'll get.
So wait, which way throws it forward? Which way throws it back?
So it'll be square and circle for you.
So square goes.
Or I think that's forward or back. He shows you on the icon. I also need to figure out how the boost works because I'm not sure what part of the count I'm waiting on.
Oh, I just yoked myself into a river. Okay, you know what? Here's something that's more realistic. If Zach wins, I'll give him the stems to the letter H, and he can do a remix, and he can officially release it. It's just winner.
Okay, it'll be square is forward, circle is back.
Come on, I was doing okay at the start of that.
I'm currently playing with my mouth because my pillow fell out. Why did it respawn me the wrong way around?
Get fucked.
I don't know what happened.
Terra Chad, I'm counting on you to make sure that you do everything in your power to make sure that Zach does not win. I don't know where the stems are and I don't want to find them.
I think I already have them somewhere, to be fair.
You already have them? Oh no. Okay, well, I know for a fact that Pulvite has them. So, like, you could still get them. Realistically. Up. Tokyo drifted right into the water. Okay, here's a mildly controversial question. What do you which place do you think makes the best hamburger? Like, what's the best hamburger that you've had that's also reasonably priced?
Actually, no. I had one whilst I was in Czech. That was the favorite burger I've ever had.
Oh yeah, that one. I think like you've told me about it.
Have I?
At one point you have, but not on stream.
It was a smash burger, yeah?
Oh, smash? Yeah.
It was a smash burger, but with a really nice cut of beef. It was like really fancy. It was a fancy place, but it was like £10.
Yeah.
So, like, reasonably priced, not really, was my favorite burger. When it comes to reasonably priced burgers, In-N-Out. Sorry.
See, okay, for like fast food burgers, I'm a Wendy's girl all the way.
Wendy's, really?
I like Wendy's.
To be fair, I look
I'm
forward
just
to
not a
trying
huge
square
burger
patties.
person. I'm more of a chicken sandwich person. So
No,
like,
that's
I don't
fair.
know what makes it good.
Honestly, okay. As
My
for
favorite
chicken,
sandwich comes chicken KFC, like
Chicken sandwich.
Actually, no.
I'm also a Wendy's chicken sandwich girl.
Extremely controversial, but I really, whilst I was over there, I really like Chick-fil-A's.
oh no.
Chick-fil-A chicken is like,
Chick-fil-A, okay.
it's good because they don't have very many options on their menu, so they can do it very well. But I can't get over the, sending money to gay conversion camps.
Yeah.
I cannot support that.
If you're LGBT, if you're someone who supports LGBT, Chick-fil-A is like the ultimate devil. Because like you're giving your money to an objectively horrible cause, but you get good chicken.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
well,
of
they're
course
not
there
allowed
is
to-
no, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. Like, we understand that.
Yeah.
But, like, knowing that they go straight, like, they donate money to conversion camps that A, don't work, and B, are terrible.
It's basically just torture camps all around. Yeah.
Yeah.
PSA: please do not give your money to Chick-fil-A. Find another place to get your chicken fix.
I've been told that Popeyes is basically the same quality.
Yeah, Popeyes is pretty
Popeyes
good.
is pretty good. I prefer KFC over Popeyes, but
Oh,
Steven
really?
but Steven loves Popeyes over KFC. So it's not
I Chick-fil-A for me was like way better than KFC in my opinion.
that's because again, they have good chicken because they do they have very few things on the menu.
Yeah.
But KFC has like tons of things. So like if you have just a few things, you're gonna do them very, very well.
I just drove myself into a wall. What the fuck? I used a power up and then just aimed into a wall by accident. My god, I am
I'm like stuck. There we go. I am. Somehow I am not last. Which is very impressive. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
every place has this terrible
Chick-
thing.
Chick-fil-A is like the one that I think has the best chicken from my experience.
Raising Cane's though. Raising Cane's.
Oh, Raising Cane's. Yeah, Raising Cane's is fucking delicious.
I'll be honest, I've never tried Raising Cane's.
Okay, next time you come, we're gonna take you to Raising Cane's.
We're taking you to Cane's, bestie.
The thing is, though, is that it's the sauce. The sauce makes it.
The sauce is what does it. Yeah, like their
I
tech.
don't like. Okay, I won't like it then.
They're
No, it's good.
they're.
I'm not a sauce person. I don't like sauces on stuff.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
The thing is, I love barbecue sauce. I love barbecue and mayo sauce mixed together. I love tomato.
Well, it's a
ketchup and
mayo-based sauce.
I know, but I don't like mayo.
Yeah, like the thing is like about Cane's is like the chicken tenders on their own are kind of just like it's basically like eating a paper bag. The sauce makes it.
Oh,
They're-
really? I like their tenders.
Their tenders are. I mean, okay, like if I'm going off like the Hugbees roast, you know, like where Hugbees like
Sure.
roast that. But yeah, no, like the tenders are pretty good on their own. The I hate crinkly fries, so I never get them. The slaw could just no,
No, it sauce disgusting.
and the Texas toast is pretty good.
Oh my god, you know what makes the Texas toast?
Mm.
If you ask them to butter both sides.
Ooh,
That shit slaps.
yeah.
But I always go and I'll get like the 3 or 4 finger combo, whatever. And then I ask for another piece of Texas toast instead of the slaw. And if it's not super busy, I'll ask for butter on both sides. But like,
Yeah, you don't.
if it's busy, I'm not gonna do that.
You don't
I'm
want to be a
asking.
dick to them now.
Yeah, and then an extra side of cane sauce.
There we go. That's the shit.
Okay, who hasn't hit to continue?
Yeah. Please continue.
We would love to continue commentating, but there's only so much we could talk about before we get into talking about stereotypes of our home state. And I don't think that's a conversation anyone wants to be a part of.
When it comes to the UK, KFC chicken is probably the best chicken from what I've had. I've never really like. Here's my thing.
Who hasn't hit the button?
Who has not hit the button?
Tara Chad, have you hit the button?
Hit the button, motherfucker.
Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Make up.
You know what I still can't get over?
Hmm.
And this has been years since the first time I went to the UK. And I
Oh,
was
I can't actually. This game is frozen.
Oh, game's
Oh,
fucked.
nice.
None of my buttons are working.
None of my buttons are working. So.
Right. Okay. Time to restart the game.
You know it does work. Alt F4. Yeah.
I alt tabbed and then right click the application, then press exit.
I just Alt F4'd it.
I'm too polite to alt F4 it.
I
Too British.
don't fucking care, man. But yeah, no, like when I went to the UK, like one of the first things I had when I was over there was a Greg's sausage roll, and I fell in love.
Oh yeah, Greg's. You like Sydney? You've had Greg's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had a sausage roll, but I've had Greg's.
The sausage rolls
Greg's
are
is
like the
pretty
best.
nice.
Sausage rolls and the bean cheese melts are like the two best things.
Yeah, I also had a bean
That's
cheese melt while I was
so-
over.
What I was gonna say though is that the first
Now
time I
I'm-
went over,
now I'm hungry.
the first time that I went to the UK, I was hanging out with my ex's friends. One of them goes to Subway, gets a sandwich, and they're sitting down, whatever. Mind you, I worked at Subway at the time.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker pulls out a donut, and I asked him, I was like, they have donuts at Subway? And he looked at me like I was stupid. He was like, yeah. I was like, why the fuck does my Subway not have donuts? And then I was begging the district manager at my Subway, like, can we get donuts? That'd be fun. We could get donuts.
Right, you should be able to join on me.
In America?
Oh wait, I'll be in. Hold on. I'm European, okay.
America.
He literally
Amer-
tells me I'm gonna have a bad game experience.
You're gonna have a bad time. Do 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 do.
Yeah, you kinda have
Dude. Oh, I'm actually got a ranking.
I
Mm,
have no rank. All right, I want to try the pizza
I
cup.
don't know if I have a rank.
You do. You have C
Oh,
plus.
C plus. Wow. That means I'm average, a little above average.
Yay.
well,
Wow.
I'm above average. Oh, you're a little bit above average. I'm just above average.
Yeah, because a C plus is like there's C, which is average. There's just like a little above average.
And then parents hate, and then parents still like hate C for whatever reason. Like
Yeah.
they like some parents hate a C grade, which is terrifying. But yeah, no. I've like the thing is like I have lived in Colorado all of my life, right? And I still
Oh my
I s-
life.
I still do not understand the Coloradan stereotype. Like, is it
Which one?
like, you know, the one where it's like, yeah, I want to go up to the peaks, and it's just like a guy like who's wearing constantly like wearing ski.
Well, that's just like a Boulder stereotype.
Oh, that's just a Boulder stereotype.
That's like a Boulder thing. Although a lot of people would just be like, ah, yes,
Colorado.
they hike,
Yes, they hike.
they go in the mountains.
They ski. But then, like, you
But
know,
I think the most basic stereotype though is that we're just a bunch of fucking stoners,
yeah,
which is like half true.
which is
for
half
some
true.
people.
The thing about Colorado is like what sort of like people you see heavily depends on what area you're in. Like if you're in like the Denver area, or like you're in fucking or like you're like, you know, in Boulder or Keystone or whatever, you're gonna see those people. Like you're gonna see what you expect. But if you go like slightly out of town, you're basically in the Western Sticks now, and God help you.
Yeah. True.
Is that where it turns into a red state?
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister lives in a tiny ass town in the east side of the state,
Yeah.
and it is just it's like MAGA flags everywhere, and like
Yep.
I get stares, and I'm like, ugh, bullshit.
Yeah, no.
That doesn't help. I'm gonna be honest.
No, but like this, I only just cut my hair, but I like having purple hair prior to this.
You must
like,
have blue hair and pronouns. Like that shit.
Oh my gosh. I have pronouns like every other fucking person in the English language. Cuz you literally can't really say things without pronouns.
No, you can't.
I hate people. I could go into like a major rant about how much I hate the US.
The US is a
Right now.
fucking nightmare hellhole, especially when you have a mental illness and you need medication for that mental illness.
Even if you don't have a mental illness and you just have like physical illness.
Yeah, any kind of illness.
Not that mental illness isn't a physical illness, because that shit wrecks your body.
Yeah, no, it fucks you up in many ways.
But like just having any sort of health condition of any kind, or even needing
Like
just,
slight
like a health.
Yeah, like or needing like any sort of treatment that's like slightly outside the norm, it sucks.
Yeah.
Plus, in the UK, you just like drugs.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, we have that here too.
but it's very hard to get them.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite things to
Also, Also, antibiotics don't get prescribed.
I have heard that you guys don't prescribe antibiotics as much as we do.
Nowhere
They still-
near.
Yeah, no. They still get prescribed, but not as much as they do
Yeah,
here.
it has to
Because
be.
it
Go on.
well, because here they'll prescribe antibiotics for like almost everything, it feels like, and
Yeah.
then when you actually need them, it doesn't do anything, or it like reduces how much it
Yeah,
works.
you get like way overprescribed.
Yeah, whilst in the UK, you have antibiotics when you actually need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some things that you need antibiotics for. Obviously, you get an infection and cut and stuff
The
like
thing is,
that.
the US is also the same people who are like, oh yeah, antibiotics for an antifungal. Yeah, sure, we'll just give you antibiotics instead of an antifungal. It should work about the same, right?
Probably because it's cheaper. That's the only reason that I can think about it.
Money.
Yeah.
It's all like if you see something really stupid happening, it's probably because money.
It's probably because capitalism.
Capitalism. Can I get a fuck capitalism in the chat, please?
The thing is, socialism gets like crapped on so much from the US.
Yeah, because of
Well, a lot, and people don't realize what social, like, there's tons of socialism aspects that are already in place, like Medicaid, Medicare, shit like that.
You know.
Libraries, that's socialism.
Yeah, it's
Because
like
if someone tried to create a library now without like what we had before, introduce the concept of a library, they'd be like, books for free? Why?
yeah, like the thing is like everybody like I think like the reason is because like in the 50s and 60s, everybody got like super patriotic because of the Cold War, and like anything that was like remotely related to the USSR just kind of like got like a bad rep. Now, that is to say that the USSR was perfect and that it should be like that everywhere else in the world. Because no, the USSR was fucked up in many ways, but so is America.
Yeah, it's just
I actually had a discussion with a German the other day about education about the wars, and I actually found it extremely interesting. And they basically taught it like there was Germans and then there was the Nazis.
Yeah, no, like because
which is like not entirely false.
yeah.
It's not really false. The amount of people who actually wanted to fight was, I would say, a lot lower. But also there was a lot of patriotism and a lot of brainwashing at the time.
Yeah, because people just got kind of like swept up in it, kind of like what we're seeing in American conservatism.
Oh! I did it! I did it! I came first.
You came first. You get to.
I came third. Oh my god.
You get to do a remix of the letter H now. Are you happy? You hear that? Add another track onto the album, boys.
How long do I have?
You have time. Like the thing that we're waiting on is Adrian and Vlams to finish their shit, and also to get the video done.
To be fair though, I'm still really proud of my DMB remix of that unreleased, unnamed track.
Yeah, like if you did it, like I would not want to put it on the album because I think like the album's like gone out of scope already, and I feel like throwing another track onto it wouldn't help. Like you'll still have the rights to like put it out, obviously, but I don't think it should be on the album. Kind of like what I did for like Senon's Tear It Down remix, where like I gave permission, but I didn't want to put it on the album because then it would have been too much. Okay, all right. I have a thing to talk about. So the other day,
sorry, we don't do that here.
Bitch,
We don't talk.
Bitch, you're getting free commentary on your small Twitch stream. Take it or leave it.
Ugh, God, I guess.
So the other day, I came across this YouTube video of like a carpenter like talking about IKEA furniture. And usually like I'm interested in like hearing what like, you know, a professional tradesman has to think about like a big name like budget brand. Cuz you know, it's genuinely interesting. But this guy was so snobby about it cuz he was like, "Oh, you know, IKEA is like cheap and it won't hold up. And you know, we make a table like this, but it's going to cost like hundreds of dollars." And it felt like so disconnected. Because the reason that people get IKEA furniture is because, you know, we have to furnish a whole damn house, right? at doing.
It's because it's inexpensive.
It's inexpensive,
relatively,
and like
or it's supposed to be.
yeah, it's reasonably priced because like whereas you can like spend $700 on a single coffee table, right?
Gross.
You can spend $700 on a single coffee table, or you can spend $700 to furnish a whole room. And it's like, unfortunately, hardwood furniture is a luxury, and I really felt like this guy was disconnected, like did not like understand that.
I get you.
Yeah, it's a very interesting thing because like,
Is it frozen for you guys as well?
Yeah. Okay, now it went through.
yep, there we go, we're good.
Nice.
Hey. Yeah.
Back for a bit. Dinner's in the oven. Got time for a race or two. Though happy to sit out. I don't want to intrude. You're fine to join. Although I think we're in like one of the cup things.
We're in one of the cups, yeah.
Yeah. Feel free to say fuck off, friends only. No, I don't care.
No,
Feel free to join.
we don't care. Like we're literally
Open invitation.
we're literally having borderline political discussions while playing Garfield card. Do you think we give a fuck? But no, like on that subject, like another thing that's like endlessly fascinating to me as a little baby shit who knows nothing about the world is like how vastly different people's perspectives can be. And like how like someone can like view the world so fundamentally differently from you. And it's like when you're like trying to get like a baseline of like the facts and like how things are, you can't even do that without like, talking about politics,
Right.
It's
Because everything has to be political these days.
everything has to be political, and to some extent it kind of is, because like with things like the Restrict Act and things like that, where like everything is like coming into question, we're having to like be extra careful about shit. It makes sense, but also it's kind of tiring, because like I personally like think that there shouldn't be any shame in having spicy political conversations if it's actually a valuable conversation where people are actually getting something out of it instead of just essentially a shouting match.
Yeah.
Because like there is a difference.
But people don't know that different, and people take things very personally too.
That's the difference I found between the Americans and British. Like in the UK, people don't like give one, whilst Americans generally seem to.
It's because in the US, it's very like there's a lot of them versus us mentality.
Yep,
which sucks because it's like we're all people trying to live our life and like do what we want to do.
Yeah, and the art of having a good argument that doesn't like devolve into a shouting match is like gone at this point. I just imagine like someone like on Twitter or like in a like shitty YouTube response video like saying, "Ooh, they probably have a spicy opinion that they know everybody doesn't like." It's like, well, sure, I obviously have those, but that's not why I'm saying it, because what kind of takes I have should not change like the nature of a conversation.
Yeah. It's full of people just insulting each other and name calling. It's true. Yeah.
Or like
I think
or people not listening to each other and like just like as my mom would put it, listening to respond instead of listening to understand. Like the best advice that like when I first heard that, I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense because I'm trying to respond to it, so I need to listen to do that. But after I had a disagreement with a friend of mine, and I just like decided like, okay, you know what? I'm going to slow down, I'm going to listen, and I'm going to let them talk it out. Sure, the conversation lasted for like hours, and like, it was a bit saucy, but it was a much more rich conversation because we actually let each other talk it out. And like after a little while, we found a common ground and we resolved it. Look at
Sometimes it's hard to do that with like things that people are like very passionate about.
It is,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is really hard to do.
Because I have a hard time sitting there, like, if I talk to someone and they just are homophobic as fuck and shit like that, I have a very hard time sitting there trying to understand
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you want freedom. They want freedom.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It does come down to like a thing where it's like sometimes just like someone's just like a bigoted asshole and there's nothing you could do about that.
Yeah.
But definitely if you'll allow me, if you would allow me, a nobody music maker who has no right to tell you how you should live your life, give you a little bit of advice, is just stop and slow down.
I just ignore people because I don't want to get into
Yeah.
conversations like that anymore because it stresses me out.
Yeah.
And I know that I don't have the
Oh fuck.
ability to phrase what I want to say in a way that would make them change their mind or at least think about it differently.
Yeah.
I just don't have that ability. So I'm going to leave it to other people who can do
Yeah.
that for me.
Yeah, which does kind of suck that's like I don't know how common that like kind of conclusion is, but it's kind of sucks that if it is like at that prevalent, which it probably is.
It really is.
Yeah, which kind of sucks.
It really is. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because like I personally feel like I am capable of having a respectful conversation with people, but these days everyone tries to get like they get so defensive.
Yeah.
Some people do. And
yeah, people just want to be right. That's it. They just want to win.
God.
They imagine that. They want to win at socializing. How fucked of a concept is that?
Yeah.
Like when you phrase it that
I'm
way.
like trying to explain it the way that makes sense to me, where it's like I am perfectly capable of having respectful conversations, but it feels like a lot of the people that I would have conversations with aren't capable of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Or like I have there's things like studies and things like that I know exist, but I don't know enough about them to pull them out and actually like be like, hey, actually, what they say here is actually false because of this study and things like
Yeah.
that.
It's like you could get into it, but it's kind of like a net loss, all things
Yeah.
considered, because it's like, well,
And then it just stresses me out. I'm like, so I'm gonna leave it to people who like they make this their jobs and do it on the internet
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like I'll let them handle it.
yeah. Yeah, it sometimes just makes me worry because like I'm a youngin. I'm one of
You're
those.
a fetus, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm one of those damn kids, and like I am going to come into a world where I will potentially own nothing.
Mood.
Potentially like own nothing, have no rights. Everybody hates me, and like politicians are just fucked. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because sure, I could like vote. I could try and talk to people about it, which is certainly an option. But it's like, what is it gonna do?
There's like so many levels of systematic shit going on.
Yeah.
That makes it
Like
impossible to feel like you're getting ahead.
yeah, like the best I can personally hope for is that our system as we know it completely fucking implodes. The people at the top are smart enough to realize, or like there's someone out there who's smart enough to realize how fucked things are and just redoes everything and just tries to do better. That's
what would make like a huge difference in like the US is businesses not being allowed to give money to like Congress and shit, like lobbying.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is that about?
That and preferential vote. Like, okay, I have been like following Australian politics because of Friendly Jordies. Which if you don't know about Friendly Jordies, you should. An excellent channel that's like it's a comedy channel that also like covers Australian politics. And even if you think, ooh, I'm an American, I don't need to worry about Australian politics. Yes, you do. You should be aware about what's going on in the world. because like
Oh, the
maybe
dude who got firebombed.
yeah, the dude who got firebombed. It's like, sure, maybe like you don't technically need to know about it, but knowing about the political situation in other places in the world will really, I think, help broaden like your worldview and help you like have like a more nuanced perspective back home. And what I've kind of like realized like watching Jordy's content is we need preferential voting and a fucking Labor Party.
What is preferential voting?
So preferential voting, it's a system. So for context, the U.S. currently uses first past the post, which is basically like, you know, the most like the first thing you would think of when like implementing a voting system, right? Person who gets the most votes wins. But to quote CVG Gray, the idea, like the first idea that you come up with that seems sensible is actually like the worst possible idea and will cause so much suffering in the long term. And that's amazingly demonstrated because what tends to happen with first past the post is like all like the diverse parties that like, you know, you would usually that like, you know, you start out with kind of peter out and give way to two massive parties, which are kind of just like trying to glob together as many people as possible.
Yep, sounds about right.
Which is not great if you're trying to have a representative democracy. So what preferential voting does is basically instead of like choosing a party to vote or a candidate to vote, you have a first choice, a second choice, a third choice, and a fourth choice. And the system is set up in such a way so that if like your first choice doesn't win, that your first choice vote will go to your second choice, and so on and so forth. So it like actually does a better job at making sure that like the government that's formed is more representative. And like make sure that if people aren't getting their first choice, at least they're getting someone that they kind of agree with.
That's fair.
And I think something like that would be a really nice system to have elsewhere.
And like I like that idea, but there's so much change that we need, like in the UK at least. There's so much change that we need to apply already.
Yeah.
That we're kind of bogged down.
Yeah, no, like
I
that's
know
the
that
thing.
sounds kind of bizarre, but we're bogged down by how many policies we're actively either trying to fight for or against.
Yeah, no, like there's a lot, like that's the thing, like I think, like I was talking about, where it's like the best thing I can hope for is that, you know, our political and economic systems fucking collapse, you know, and go really, really down the shitter. So to the point where we can reasonably say, okay, that was a massive fuck up. Let's do a do-over and let's try again. Like that's the best I can hope for, because I don't feasibly see a way of, you know, us like enacting meaningful change otherwise, unless we literally throw everything out and start over, which is a very tall ask because people don't like change. It's a very terrifying prospect. You know, it's something that I'm scared of because, you know, that just means a whole lot of uncertainty, but you know, it's something that would work out in the long run.
Yeah, I don't know what could be best. There's so many
Like-
things in the US that need to change, but then lawmakers are worried about things that don't matter, like books and drag shows.
Yeah, like because they're career
I-
politicians. I think is another thing. I think that's another factor. Is like one thing that makes the Australian Labor Party really nice is most of the a lot of the people in the Labor Party are not like professional politicians. They're people who were from the working class, who like, you know, were like electricians or plumbers or, you know, like white collar office workers. And they got into politics like after a long career. So they actually know what's going on down on the ground and can make sure that those sort of people are properly represented. And
whilst in the UK, most of our politicians are from a single school.
Yep. Or here in the US, you'll get like a family of politicians or like people who are like insanely like rich or disconnected or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they have enough money to just buy their way into Congress.
Anyways, this conversation got a bit depressing.
Yeah, in the UK, people are in it for cash. Yep, same
Yep.
as in the US.
They're all
it's
in
capitalism.
It's all money. Like, as my mom would say, money is the root of all evil, as my mother would say.
I believe the Bible also says that.
Oh, we haven't even talked about religion yet. Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? No. I don't think religion should be talked about, because it's one of those things where, like, it shouldn't be a political topic. You know, religion is something that can bring, you know, a lot of joy to a person's life, and what they believe, as long as it's not harmful to others, should be none of your fucking business. And I think it should be left at that.
Yeah, like, I'll quickly point out, as a person who, like, is a Christian and does a lot of things within that sphere.
Yeah.
There is a lot of infighting just because of, like, ideological differences.
Yeah.
And it is actually very hard to work around.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it
I think it's at this point that I should mention that religion and fandom are very, very similar, because, like, there can be a lot of infighting in fandoms about, like, what's considered canon or, like, what's considered correct.
it is more that people decide to literally invent things, and it, like, I like, a lot of the time it's just like, oh, fair enough, it's your tradition that your sect has come up with.
Yeah.
It's not non-biblical, it's not necessarily biblical, but, like, you do you. And then you have the Mormons.
And the Mormons exist.
That's a whole other can of worms. My thing when it comes to religion is just your religion should not dictate law.
No, religion should never dictate
all,
law.
Because everyone has different religions, views, things like that. And you shouldn't base a law based on the morality of your religion.
Yep. Like,
Yeah.
that the separation of church and state cannot be overstated in its importance. And not just, like,
I don't think it's okay.
Hmm?
I'll disagree with that slightly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I think it's good for, like, religious groups as a whole, not just, like, a single religious group. I'll have to highlight that out.
Yeah.
To have a presence, but I don't think laws should be, like, wholly based off the logical idea of, oh yeah, well, it was in the Bible, rather than, hey, there's actually a legit, like, a logical reason for this, if you get me.
You should not be allowed to give a reason that a law should be in place with any religion. Because you're making laws for people who may not follow those religions, things like that. You shouldn't use your religion as an example of why it's moral or not moral, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Religion shouldn't even be in the conversation.
What I was saying, yeah. So what I was saying was not necessarily that. What I think you understood it is, but more in the sense of, I think it's good to have a representative body of them religions within them spaces.
Yeah, I think that comes naturally, though, if we're talking about democracy, because everybody should be represented.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think that, like, religion in quite a few cases actually has some good laws with very good logical outcomes.
Right.
I agree that there is some that are, modern day, don't really make too much sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you should be able to still use any of those examples as why or why not you should make a law.
Like,
that's why I just said, though, that he would be, that's why you have to have the logical side of it.
Yeah. It's like,
you can't just say, oh, it's because the Bible said so. He's like, well, there's actually a reason behind it. What's the reason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Part.
When we're talking about, like, when I say separation of church and state, I sort of mean, like, you know, stuff like back in, like, medieval days, where, like, you would have, like, the Pope and, like, king, where you have, like, stuff where, like, the king would come in, like, the Pope would have, like, extreme political power. Like,
no. Like, as a Christian, I disagree with the idea of a pope.
Yeah, that's kind of just like big church, and yeah.
Well, no, like, the pope is The Pope for us in at least in like my sect of religion is a bit of a joke, really.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my understanding is the Pope is like Catholic.
Yeah, they like
It's
Roman Catholic.
No,
Oh,
no, no.
Garfield Cartman is proper god tier. Haven't seen them in ages. You're in for a treat. Oh fuck. Okay. Well,
What's this?
there's a guy in our thing, Garfield Cartman, I think is what it says.
Yeah.
And apparently he's like god tier, according to someone in chat, to Richie Roo.
Oh
And
boy.
apparently we're in for a treat.
Oh boy. That's code for we're about to get fucked.
Yeah. It's fine, it happens.
But anyways, like you were saying,
What does the magic wand do?
what does the magic wand do? Like, yeah, like no, like religious people should definitely have a say because that's like the core of a representative democracy. But we can't like have like a religious person like coming in and like demanding a specific law be put in place because their like religious text demands it, and it should.
No,
Yeah.
I wholly disagree with that.
Yeah.
That was a really short game.
That was a really short game. Oh, Garfield Cart Ben. Wait. Oh, they're literally okay. They're literally in the race.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention.
Yeah.
Between ones. But yeah, the
There's a whole chat coming in here real quick. Oh fuck.
Okay, yeah, read them out. Read them out.
Richie Roo says, I was gonna say before, Liz Truss, worst UK PM ever. Gets 2.5k a week. Hold on, let me let me finish what I'm saying. Gets 2.5k a week for just being PM for a month and fucking everything into the ground like till she dies. And then I think someone named Baseball Ben says, "Damn, I used to stream snipe so much I'm getting recognized. You don't have to worry about stream sniping me because I suck."
No,
So,
like we suck. We are basically just like stopped caring. Like, okay, stop caring about the game is mean, but like we're
Baseball Ben is that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like my opinion is the worst PM is Margaret Thatcher because wow, did they really screw over our economy.
I mean, okay, there's literally a video that goes Margaret Thatcher is dead, ding dong, the wicked bitch is dead. Like, I think that says everything you need to hear.
The thing is, it is very much a northern sentiment.
Yeah.
And you generally find that the northerners lean towards more alternative and Labour Party.
Yeah.
Whilst the more south you go, the more conservative it becomes.
Wow, just like in the US. What a coincidence.
Yeah, at least it does flip-flop every so often, but I don't like the idea of two parties.
Yeah, no.
It shouldn't exist, really.
In the UK, effectively, we've got two parties.
Yeah, that's why I was like talking about representative voting because like because two parties like stuff like averse because of statistics, and it's like preferential voting is one of those things that's supposed to like resolve that sort of statistical thing, or at least help with it.
Richard says, well, yeah, Thatcher was shockingly bad, but literally statistically Truss was worse. But yeah, Thatcher can fucking rot.
Yeah.
He's Southern BTW and not at all conservative. Fuck the Tories.
Well, no, like in general, like we're talking about in general.
I don't think after what we've had these last few years, I don't think there's many people who's going to be voting Conservative this time, unless people are really like people aren't precious about what party they vote for in the UK. It's just whoever's doing the better job generally.
Yeah.
Generally.
In
the US, there is very strong states. It's just always going to be that one thing.
Political parties are more cults of personality in the US, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, it's like one thing that I try to do when it's election season and I'm looking even local stuff is I don't just look at party affiliations. I actually try to look into the actual candidate and try and send an email or talk to them if I can to get an idea of what their views are. I don't like to just vote based on the party. because, you know,
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
I don't want to
If
perpetuate
I don't
that.
know the person on the ballot, I leave it blank. Because you know what? That's my constitutional right.
Yeah, you can
Like-
abstain from voting from a specific thing.
So I've actually stopped caring about the individual person, yeah. Because I used to vote for the people who I actually knew and cared about, I knew a bit of history about and stuff like that. Especially with it being extremely local people when I vote, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
UK is not exactly massive, so you not like you know of the person, yeah.
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 I've stopped doing that though because like they do nothing, like they can't do anything when it comes to big government.
Yeah.
It like all you have to do there's a really nice thing called PMQs
Yeah.
in the UK. It was just Prime Minister's questions on Wednesday. You can see how many times they will promise something within them and then never do it. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the individual candidate anymore. It matters about who the Prime Minister is and what their motives is and who are the people who are leading around them.
And what are they actually like doing?
Have fun eating your lasagna, Richie Roo.
Enjoy your lasag.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Lasagna. Lasagana.
Lasag. Lasagna, says Sleeping Echo in my chat.
Nice to meet you.
Lasagna,
Really
yeah.
enjoying the stream. Awesome. Enjoy your lasagna. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for tolerating our
Oh,
mildly
are
unhinged
you-
discussions.
Enjoying the stream and the conversation. We're vibing. We're having a great time.
Yeah, no. Like that's the kind of thing I want to do with my streams is I want them to be less like, okay,
You want them to be a podcast.
I want them to be a podcast, but like when I do a stream,
Thank you for the bits.
biddies.
Richie Richie gave me 100 bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's $1. Holy shit.
$1 whole.
One whole
No, I
dollar.
really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That'll go to our lunch fund.
They will. Yeah.
While I have y'all's attention, I don't have a donation link, but if you want to give me money, draconium.bandcamp.com. Go listen to my music. If you like it, buy it.
I don't want your music. I don't want your music.
I don't want your music. I don't want your money. I want you to enjoy my work. But I'm starting to like stream consistently on YouTube. And the thing is, I've tried the formula of just like playing a game and trying to commentate the game, and it fucking sucks, okay? Like, because like, you know, you have to like try and come up with things to say about a game, and eventually you just run out of shit to say. And it's like
No, for sure.
it's boring for everybody involved. So I'm gonna like the thing I'm gonna try and do is just like come up with like a twist on the format every single time. Like this time, you know,
That'd be cool.
it's just like this is basically just like a podcast style thing, so I don't care. Like the game is basically background footage. No offense to Garfield
This is
card
like
enjoyers.
those TikToks where the people are talking and then there's Subway surfers on.
Exactly. This is exactly what it is. We're hacking your
Have fun, Richie.
we're hacking your attention spans, motherfuckers. Like, you know, for a podcast style thing, it works because like the content comes from the conversation, you know. That's all we have to worry about. We just have to worry about coming up with things to talk about, and because of just like yes and in general like dynamics, like it'll work out. But if I'm doing a solo game, you know, I have to think about how can I add a twist. Like right now I'm planning a Portal 2 stream where my community like makes horrible community maps that I play on stream, and the worst one wins and gets like a prize.
The multiplayer for Portal 2.
I played co-op, yeah. I have played co-op.
You remember, Zach, many, many years ago when we tried doing that and it was like not wanting to work on my computer?
Man.
That was your old computer, though.
I know. That was like my old computer.
Yeah.
I remember when I played Portal 2 and was like, wow, this is really next-gen graphics, isn't it?
Okay, I played it like recently, like in a Discord call, and it still holds up. Like it's Portal 2 is an excellent game, honestly.
The thing is, because I played through the whole of Portal 1 in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then with Portal 2, it took me so much longer.
Portal 2 is a much longer game, yeah.
I'm still trying to finish Half-Life.
I've never even played Half-Life, honestly.
I'm in episode 2, Half-Life 2, episode 2. And I'm just a bit like, ugh. Nobody came second.
Nobody came second.
How does that happen?
And I came in
No.
second to last. Hey.
I came in.
Oh.
flat. I'm still above average though.
All right.
I am still
But
above
you like,
average.
you know, I like the thing is like everybody like there's a let's be honest, like chats. Like you could like look at a category of a game you like and you will just see an endless wave of like streamers who are like doing just like the play the game, sitting there quietly or occasionally talking about shit. Like it's not an uncommon thing. So I could either try and do that and be horrifically bored, which is a waste of my time, or I can try and like put an entertaining twist on it.
You know what? You know what would be a funny concept?
Mm.
Horror games, but every time you should be scared, you talk to it nicely.
I couldn't do that because I will get scared.
I love okay. Astral Spiff is so funny because like he plays horror games and he's just talking about chill shit all the time. It's so funny. It's like you'll see the most horrific shit on stream and he's talking about how he has a canoe with a hole in it or whatever. It's great.
We love that.
Yeah.
I play co-op with them. Yeah, someone in my I play with Sleepy Neko. Lots of fun. But yeah, because I either want to do a podcast or do a interesting, entertaining format every stream, it means that it's definitely challenging to come up with stuff, and I haven't decided on like a schedule that would work for me.
I've tried coming up with a schedule and then I realized, at least for me, that my like mental stability and shit like that varies. And so I can't stick to a schedule. I just try to stream when I feel like it and when I'm able to, I guess.
Yeah.
But usually that's a couple times a week.
Yeah,
now.
like I like Fiznum's streams are like I think like a really good example of scheduling because like he does not like have consistent days that he streams, but every single week he announces like a schedule of what he's gonna do that week, and I really like that format because you know people come to expect that schedule, you know, that schedule post every single week, so they still have a thing that they'll come back for, but you know, the schedule can change from week to week,
Right.
which I think is a really nice thing, especially for someone like me who does way too much shit. Anyways, I am curious, chats. What is a thing you would like to hear us talk about? Since we're just like talking about shit anyways. Give us free content, please.
Oh man. Yeah, I try not to rely on chat for my topics.
Yeah.
Not because I don't want to talk to them,
Yeah.
but like
It just like
sometimes I won't always have people there.
yeah. It's like I guess it's like something like it depends on like whether or not it'll work, but like sometimes I mean I would usually not say it, but like considering the context, I think it's fine in this case. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure.
I
don't really want to talk politics anymore anyways, if I'm being for real.
One moment then, I will think of a thing. Oh yeah.
I believe in you.
I can do it.
Can you survive 5 minutes without a political discussion?
Challenge impossible.
A BuzzFeed quiz.
A BuzzFeed quiz.
Is that outdated now?
I have not heard of BuzzFeed in a fucking while, dude. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, BuzzFeed quizzes are like not a thing anymore.
They just ain't. Like
they exist, but like they're not like what they used to be. Cuz now it's just content farming for their jobs.
Yeah. It's like what we can guess what character you will be based on the size of your dick, like shit like that. It gets absolutely insane. Our Gardic phone shenanigans. Okay, yeah. Gardic phone is such a phenomenon of a game because like one thing that I found is like when you're playing Gardic phone, right? It's a lot of fun. It's really funny in the moment. And then you look back on it and you're like, "What the fuck is this? Why did we laugh at this?" Or it's just like
I feel about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, that's also like another thing with like inside jokes and communities, because like they're like so specific sometimes, and then like everybody like goes through a cycle where they like hear it initially, like, oh, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life, and then like a week goes by and they're like, oh wait, no, actually this kind of
Or
sucks
like you
ass.
tell us you had something funny happen and you're like, "Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious." And then you tell the story to someone else and
And
they just like look at you and you're like, "Oh, I guess it wasn't that
it
funny."
wasn't that funny. Yeah, exactly. Um, like man, like there's a joke that's kind of ongoing in my community. That's just like, I think at one point I had a donation goal where it's like, if we hit it, like I would eat a jar of mayonnaise on stream. It never happened, but now there's just one person in my server who is consistently just like making everything about mayonnaise. And it's like, it's funny at first and then it's not. And then eventually like you have like those sort of jokes where like the only reason they're still around is because there's enough new people coming in and thinking that's the funniest thing they've ever fucking heard, that there's just like, it cannot die out even though it's a really tired joke. Kind of
You're
like the
like everyone's tired.
Yeah, kind of like the letter H, because like when I initially made it, it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard of and everybody agreed with me. And I've been like terrified of like it hitting a critical mass where new people keep on finding it, thinking it's really funny, and then just like perpetuating it, and I have to deal with it forevermore. You put mayonnaise on your fries. Oh my god, Orchid.
That's not
Mix
that bad.
mayonnaise with ketchup for your fries.
Really?
Yeah.
Mayo
mix,
chup. It's not bad.
Yo.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, mix ketchup and mayonnaise together, and then add that to your fries.
That's
not that bad.
That sounds like a
Good.
forbidden sauce. I'll have to
No,
try.
it's really good.
It's really
you can also
good.
do it with barbecue sauce too.
Oh.
Yeah, you find it on burgers a lot.
Yeah.
That kind of sauce.
A lot
yeah.
of a lot of burgers and even fry sauce is like mayo based.
Mayo and ketchup. It's
Yeah, mayo and ketchup like that. That's I just
Although,
spaced out.
what is Thousand Island sauce?
I don't really know.
Thousand Island, it's like a salad dressing.
Yeah, but it's like I don't. I liked
It kind of tastes like
like-
the In-N-Out spread.
Yeah, it's a little bit tangy.
Okay, hot take though, I don't like the In-N-Out spread. Like whenever I go, I always tell them to put ketchup and mustard on instead.
I don't eat In-N-Out enough to like even know. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. In-N-Out's like a fucking phenomenon as well, because like it's like I had it and I was like, yeah, it's a good burger, but it's not like something I would like go there constantly with. But you see, like the drive-through is constantly filled with people,
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best fast food burgers.
and then like whenever I'm thinking about burgers, my brain just defaults to In-N-Out. So I think like whatever they're doing for marketing, it's fucking working. Like I think like they have like a marketing strategy down.
I think
Like-
In-N-Out is fine, but I'm not gonna go out of my way for it unless I'm in California.
Mm.
Like,
Because it's like I have to have it in California. Like
I do have to ask a question though. Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
is there a better fast food burger than In-N-Out?
What's like the bar for like what's considered fast food? Like, would you say?
Must have. I think it has to be a chain.
Ha-
Like, a chain across at least the US. Let's go with that.
There's a chain here called Smash Burger that's pretty good.
Oh,
I
really?
think okay, Smash Burger I've had like once or twice. It's alright.
Smash.
I'm just not a burger person. You know what I think is overhyped?
Mm.
Five Guys. The fries delicious, but the burger itself.
Five
I
Guys.
don't like Five Guys.
Five Guys is way too greasy for me.
I don't
Yeah, and
actually
it's
like Five Guys.
expensive.
Yeah,
Or-
It is
it's
expensive.
So expensive.
So is like
So-
Smash Burger. Smash Burger feels like Smash Burger feels like the essence of a Coloradan restaurant, because like you go in and you kind of just get that vibe,
Okay.
Because like of the high prices and less like you see the kind of people chilling out and like how they decorate their restaurants, you get that vibe.
What's your thoughts on Chiba Hut?
Chiba Hut? I have never heard of it.
You've never heard of it?
No.
Maybe it's more of a NoCo thing. There's one in downtown Denver, but I will chew off my own leg before I willingly go into downtown Denver.
It sounds like a podcast for like that one stranger plus basically people from like Colorado. Because you're talking about so many like local chains at this point.
I mean, we're both
Yeah.
Coloradans, so what do you expect?
Chiba Hut is
I'm-
like the essence. It's like it's a sandwich shop, but all of it's very Colorado, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all the oh my god, all the names of the sandwiches are like weed terms. So like the size is like they've got nug, pinner, blunt, and something else.
Oh my god, they literally use blunt.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And it's wild. Yeah, and the sandwiches are pretty good actually. I had it yesterday
Mm-hmm.
for lunch.
By the
I had
way,
a chicken bacon.
do you remember that place where we took oh, what were they called? Jaffa cakes, and they
Oh yeah,
deep fried
Fat
them
Shack.
first.
Yeah, Fat
Yeah.
Shack.
Sadly, they don't
probably
let you
w-
do that anymore.
Yeah, they won't let you do that anymore because they don't even have it as an option on the menu anymore to like fry something. I'm actually surprised that guy let us do it.
Well, it was
then
on the
we're like-
menu.
Yeah, at the time to like fry anything. He's like, well, we're not gonna let you fry sunglasses. We're like, what about Jaffa cakes? And then we let them have one. They're like, you sure? We're like, yeah, you cooked them.
we we made you make this abomination. You're gonna have it now.
It was
It was
pretty
actually
good.
really good.
It was really good.
Really?
Deep
I
fried
actually-
Jaffa cake. Oh
I
my god.
actually brought the limited edition like lime Jaffa cakes over from the UK
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He gave me like a whole suitcase full of Jaffa cakes. It was awesome.
and Skittles and a few other things, I think.
Yeah, but mostly Jaffa cakes.
See,
Oh
I
my God,
simped
you know
before
what?
all of you. I
It's
simped
true.
before
He-
all of you.
He's the original Simpney.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was awesome. Although, next time, okay, Jaffa cakes are good, but when I went to Scotland and I tried a fucking Tunnocks tea cake, oh my god, that shit is so good.
I don't know what a Tunnocks tea cake is.
What? It's just like it's like a cookie and then it has a marshmallow on top and
Right,
then it's covered in
let's-
chocolate.
Let's leave.
Why are we leaving?
I'm gonna see if there's any more content
We gotta milk it.
because, like, okay. There's CCs. How do we set CCs?
I don't know.
I have
Okay.
no fucking clue.
Yeah, Tunnocks tea cakes are delicious. Maybe it's more of a Scottish thing, but because like you could buy them for super cheap at the grocery store, and then I was at my friend's grandparents' house, and they just like had a whole bunch, and it's like, yeah, you just kind of have Tunnocks tea cakes in the house.
Yeah. Oh, you know what goes hard? You know what goes really fucking hard is Biscoff. Like those
Oh.
those biscuits that you get on
Yeah.
the plane. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I-
Those go so hard.
they go so hard, but you can only get them on planes. Like I've tried to like track them down because like I had
Yeah.
I had some when I was like on my flights to and from the UK, and it's like,
Mhm.
bruh.
You know what else I also like? That is like British sweets and whatever.
Mm.
Fucking Jammy Dodgers and Wagon Wheels.
I
Oh my god.
Okay, my favorite candy that I had while I was over in the UK was like those like chalk things, or it's basically just candy chalk.
I don't think Sydney ever had them, but I
don't
really
think
loved them.
They're so good.
Chalk things.
Also, I was not too fond of jelly babies. Like I think like jelly babies like a thing that everybody talks
Those are
about.
Jelly babies.
They're
I don't think I tried one of them.
they're literally just like jelly babies. Like I think British people are just have a general obsession with gummy candy.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I ever tried that. I like gummy candy in general.
Yeah. But I had a jelly baby while I was over, and it just tasted like, it just felt like I was eating flavored sandpaper, honestly. I was not a fan.
You know what I think is weird? Their Smarties are different from ours.
Really?
Yeah, because their Smarties are like M&Ms basically. It's like just chocolate. and the
Right.
Candy
Yeah.
coating. But then our Smarties are those like powder. dips.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how to put it.
And in the UK, we call them rockets.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun.
Regional differences.
Oh my god. No, I just want
Okay.
cake. I've tried to order them online, but it would cost me like $30 to get them delivered. And I was like, not worth it.
I want to, you know what? I'm going to see how much I can get much I can order Biscoff for, because I'm thinking about Biscoff now.
Oh my god. European chocolate is so much better than American chocolate. Like, even the fucking cheap, like, Poundland chocolate is better than our chocolate. I fucking love European chocolate. Oh my god.
I despise, like, American chocolate literally tastes like vomit to me.
Yeah, it's gross. After I went to the UK for the first time and I had like chocolate and then I came back, oh my god, Hershey's is just it's gross.
Hershey's. I have mixed feelings about Hershey.
Hershey's is gross. Like, it just is after having like even the cheapest like chocolate in the UK.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Hershey's is like very acidy almost.
Yeah. Is that your mom?
He says it wasn't right or something. Yeah, yeah.
I don't-
that's it. So
Your
you
mom.
Just been for a walk up Town and all.
Um,
To kill some time.
no.
No. You're not going to now.
Like, I had other plans really today.
Well, I've been asking you all week to make
All
sure.
week?
All week I kept saying.
Elby knew that he was coming today.
No, all week I'm saying when it comes to the weekend.
No, I didn't put it on my calendar or anything.
Looking at your calendar and you said you're doing something 5 well 6 and I kept saying so you're clear all day but 5 well 6.
Yeah, I didn't know that Theo was coming.
Yes, I do. You see.
Anyways, while we wait for that to resolve, here's an existential question: what is the point of stream chat? Why does it exist?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was having a lot more fun talking about chocolate.
Fuck you. We're
Did Zach mute?
I think Zach muted. I think he
Okay.
did.
Oh. Okay. Are we still gonna hang out today?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about.
Dope. What time?
Do we? How are we feeling about? Well, I get maybe like at 1 or 2, depending on when we wrap up this stream.
Sounds good. 1 or 2.
Yeah.
See, it's noon now. Well, it's gonna take me a little bit to get down there.
Yeah, because like you're gonna come all the way down here, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
Gets me out of the house. Gets me doing something.
Right. What are we doing?
We were
Did you
making.
tell your mom I said hi?
No, I had my headphones off.
Awful.
Yeah.
You should just know that I'm gonna say hi.
I have been in a very existential mood recently. I apologize.
I don't want
Okay.
to think about existentialism and life and shit like that.
By the way, did you say you had another one of those games from that selection?
Me? I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't think I did.
No.
If I'm being honest.
Feck.
Yeah, because
To be fair, we've been streaming for just about 2 hours,
yeah, and
which isn't
I'm
a bad length.
yeah.
I have
Here,
no. Someone
I'm
in my
just
chat says so we can ruin your day, so we can annoy you. Yeah. Yeah.
Checks
Hold
out.
on.
Yeah. I should I'm like one of those people who just like I overthink everything. So it's just like when I get a chance, it's like, here's everything that I've been thinking about, and it usually ends up being existential. Why? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't want to. I've been thinking way too much about existentialism and like the meaning of life and like, you know, what happens when we die and all that crazy stuff. And just, I'm not in the right headspace for conversations like that
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, that's totally fair. The other thing is like playing live music, man. It's sure something else, because like I did a show yesterday, and
Mhm.
honestly, I've gotten to that point where I've done it enough where I've stopped giving a fuck about fucking up. Cause like,
Right.
Zach was running the event, and he knows, and like he can attest that I fucked up like in the middle of my set, and I just did not have something queued up. So there's just like a solid 20 seconds of silence as I was just like saying, "Oh God, oh fuck, oh God, let me find something."
Oh no.
Where is it? Where is it?
Right.
I also did a show yesterday. Mine was an absolute unrecoverable training set. Okay, you've been saying that constantly since yesterday, and I have no idea what even went wrong. Like when I was listening in, it sounded like perfectly good to me. Like I didn't notice any problems. You're too hard
Yeah,
on yourself.
it might seem like a big mistake to you, but to like us, we couldn't really tell.
Yeah, it's like how is it a train wreck? I like when I was listening in, it sounded absolutely fine to me. Like the thing is about like, do you have a replay? I don't.
Hold on, let me go and get it.
Yeah, I'll look at it because like if there was like serious technical difficulties, then like that's a whole other thing, and I would even say like that's not your fault. And you still shouldn't be beating yourself up about it. But the thing is like when you're playing live, you are the show, which means that if you fuck up, as long as like you either A, like recover very quickly from it, or B, you turn it into a bit and like you make it funny, like, oh, silly me, ha ha ha, then it's fine. You know?
Yeah, because as long as you have the confidence to just like go with it.
Yeah, like like since like the event was in VR chat yesterday, I was just straight up having a casual conversation with the audience as I was mixing. Like it doesn't matter.
That's pretty dope.
It's a lot of fun.
What are you gonna say, Zach?
Shall we call the stream there then?
I think we'll call it
Yeah.
there. Last
Yeah.
thing, if you like my voice, you might like my basses. Draconian.productions. Goodbye.
Discord.NetroAki.audio.
Twitch.tv/MsAddictedTo.
That
I'm just cool.
you are just cool. That is it. All right. Thank you to everybody who showed up. This was a lot of fun. We'll probably do it again sometime with some other unhinged game. If you have any suggestions, let us know.
We should figure out more unhinged games. I love it. Oh my god! You know what's a fun game?
Oh, what?
I played this on stream probably like a week or two ago. It's the Puppet Master game.
Oh my god, like the tie-in with like the Puppet Master movie?
like the movies.
Oh
yeah.
no.
It's pretty good and it's unhinged.
Oh no. Like the thing is
It's
like
pretty fun.
like
It's free too. So
oh.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what we need to do is look for the free games because that's where all the crazy unhingedness is.
Yeah, find the crazy shit and then just like have an unhinged conversation on top of it. That's the formula.
Yeah, basically. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna deafen real quick.
All right. I will probably have a stream schedule for y'all tomorrow. I still need to do the trance music stream. I've just been fucking exhausted, so I haven't done it. Yeah. Fuck off. Go away.
Okay.